Welcome back, Guardians, to another weapon guide. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Death Adder. For those of you that are unfamiliar with it, the Death Adder is a 900 RPM submachine gun that might look like the Recluse and feel like the Recluse, but unfortunately it is not the Recluse. The Death Adder, however, comes with a lightweight frame, giving it a great initial draw, ADS and stow speed, while also allowing you to move faster while keeping it equipped. It's also a solar energy weapon, opening up the kinetic slot for a gun that consumes special ammo, such as a shotgun, sniper rifle, or a grenade launcher. And if you want to know the weapon stats, we got you covered right here. The impact lands on a 15, which is very low. However, due to rate of fire, this is to be expected. Meanwhile, the range is decent for a submachine gun, landing on a 36. The stability, however, is on the higher side, landing on a 42, while the handling is also on the higher side, landing on a 64. And finally, the reload speed, which is on the slower side, only clocking in at 33. So considering these stats, I would highly recommend that you capitalize on the stability and high handling. So then you might ask, what perks would you like to have with this if you're gonna focus on stability and high handling? Well, to start off with, you'd probably want to invest in either corkscrew rifling for PvE or hammerforged rifling for PvP in the tier 1 slot. As for the second perk, I would highly recommend Tactical Mag, as it not only increases the stability, but also adds more bullets to the magazine and increases the reload speed. For PvP, however, range is always prioritized, so here I would rather suggest accurized rounds. In the third tier, I would definitely recommend Feeding Frenzy, as it buffs the reload speed per rapid kill, making it so you won't really have that much downtime between reloads. However, for PvP, dynamic sway reduction is king in my opinion, since it makes the gun incredibly stable. Finally, for the fourth perk, I would highly consider either Firefly or Quick Draw. If you tend not to swap weapons a lot, Firefly will be more beneficial for you. However, if you tend to swap weapons a lot, then Quick Draw will be the better choice. As for PvP, I would argue that adding even more range is the way to go. Therefore, Rangefinder would be my choice. So why would you want the Death Adder? Well, to be honest, because it's either this or the Recluse SMG. And if you watched my video on that, you know how good it is. And if you haven't, then I highly recommend that you do. But outside the Warmind cells that the Recluse actually can produce, this SMG does allow for some very comfortable ad clearing damage, in a sense that you don't need to worry about distance or positioning to get the most out of the gun. It also looks and feels like the Recluse, making it a small comfort for those that feel that they need a replacement for it. The tricky part, however, is to get it with proper rolls, as the only way currently to get it is to farm the Prophecy dungeon, where it has a chance to drop after each encounter. Worth noting, however, is that you can farm this how many times a week that you want. So if you want the Death Adder, just grab a fire team and get to farming. And that brings us to the end of yet another video. I hope you enjoyed listening to it. It was really fun making. And if you did enjoy the video, then hitting that like and perhaps hitting that subscription button is much appreciated. But until next time, this is TC Spectre signing off.